How your dog moves can tell you a lot. Even a lack of movement is important to watch for. Your dog might make curvy movements or move in a large arc when getting close to something they are unsure of. This helps to create more time and space for them to process things. Your dog may move towards something they can sniff instead of moving directly towards a trigger. This helps them relax and is good to encourage. When your dog is overreacting, they may also try to move towards the trigger. This often seems confusing. Why would your dog want to get closer to something that scares them? But often this is your dog's attempt to make the scary thing move away and create more space for themselves. If your dog starts to increase their speed towards something you know they are worried about, slow them down to a stop and help them move in any direction other than forward. Slowing down helps your dog to process what's up ahead, and stopping can give them the time they need to think. However, stopping may not be enough to help your dog relax. If they have stopped and are looking for longer than a few seconds, prompt them to interrupt and move on. If they are still fixated and staring intensely, this is a clear warning that your dog's stress level is rising and you need to help them move right away. When you see your dog slowing down on their own, moving in arcs, stopping, backing up or changing direction, you can be confident that they are choosing safety over danger. They are making great choices, so support them by moving with them every time. The ears are often what people notice because they can be a quick sign of alertness. For almost all dogs, they'll go up and forward. Even floppy ears will get a little higher and move forward. If your dog is super scared, they may hold their ears very flat and back. However, your dog may also do this when they are really excited to see you. Your dog's hearing is much more sensitive than any human's. This means they can hear a trigger well before you can see it. If your dog's ears change from their natural position to high and forward or pulled back and flat with a tense body and mouth, stop what you are doing and think about what they might be responding to in the environment. Is it you, another dog, a person, a sudden change, or something else? Respond appropriately by creating space or giving your dog something else to focus on. Practice listening to what your dog's ears are telling you. These important cues will set you on the right path to resolving their reactivity over arousal or behavioural issue. We always have to look at body language in context, but the mouth has a lot to say. When your dog's mouth moves from relaxed and open to closed, this can be a sign that your dog is processing something they are concerned about. If they are standing comfortably but with a closed mouth, do a small prompt to see if they can disengage. If their mouth remains closed and gets tight, where you can see wrinkles or ridges around the corners of their mouth, it's time to interrupt and help them move away. Their stress level is definitely going up. If your dog pulls their lips back all the way to show their teeth and their mouth is open, this may be to cool themselves or may indicate concern or uncertainty. This is especially true if they are panting and it isn't hot. Take a look around for things of concern and do what you need to help them relax. Some dogs will keep their mouth closed but raise a corner of their lip to show a portion of their front teeth. They may even pull their front lips up high to show all of their teeth. This is a warning. Your dog is asking for space, so you should back away and ensure that others do the same. A more subtle communication with the mouth is the tongue flick. A tongue flick is when your dog's tongue goes straight out, over the nose and back in the mouth. It happens without any contact with food. A tongue flick usually indicates a level of uncertainty or discomfort in that moment, and more than one tongue flick, especially in combination with a head turn, is a good sign of increasing stress. When your dog does a tongue flick, stop and note what they might be responding to in the environment. What do they see, hear or smell? Is it your movement, another dog, a person, a sudden change in the environment? If you see multiple tongue flicks, look at changing what is happening to reduce the stress for your dog. If you are touching them, pause and remove your hand. If you are on a walk, cross the street. If you have guests, ask them to sit down and stay seated while you help your dog move away. Learn what your dog's mouth is communicating, and you'll be well on your way to speaking dog. A wagging tail has many meanings. Sometimes it conveys happiness, but sometimes it can be a sign your dog is deeply uncomfortable or over-aroused. A wagging tail means your dog is engaged. Look at the posture and position to decide if your dog is happy or on high alert. A happy wag is usually a big circle, known as a helicopter tail, accompanied by a loose, wiggly body. Most dogs, when on high alert, will hold their tails high and stiff and often show very fast tail movements. Some dogs may swing their tails very low and slow when they are unsure or nervous. If they have naturally curly tail, it may uncurl or it may go flat against their hind end. Almost all dogs, when they are scared, will tuck their tail tight against their body so it goes under and between their legs. Watch your dog's tail. When it changes to a high alert or a low swing, stop what you are doing and notice what they are responding to in the environment. Tail carriage is a valuable piece of information to help you understand your dog. Learn the differences your dog shows you so you can best support your dog. And get to know what is right for your individual dog. For example, greyhounds will often have a tucked tail, and that is their natural tail carriage.